Okay, my rotors came in along with my ceramic brake pads. Okay, these discs are warped. I put these on about 2 years ago, and you can see the lines in the rotor, that these are warped. They didn't last no time, maybe what, about 35,000 miles. So I'm changing them and putting a set of original rotors back on my car. But you can clearly see the disc. It don't take much to knock these out of alignment, but these are warped. When I put on my brakes, my front steering wheel shakes. So I'm changing these out right here. Okay, there's one. Okay, and there's the second one. I broke it loose. Okay, there goes the first one. And here comes the second right here. This whole thing will pop out. Okay, here's the second one. Okay. There goes my caliper. I'm just going to hang it up here. Out of the way. Be careful not to damage your brake line right here. And here's my pads. I'm just going to pull them out. And you can look at the pads and look at the lines in them, just like the lines that you see on the rotor. But they do have a lot of wear on them. You see there's a line down the middle, and then when it reaches the bottom of that line right there, it's time to change them out. So they got just a little bit of wear left on them, but I got a new set that I'm gonna put on there. But yeah, that's what's causing the warping. See it right there. So next should be two 15mm bolts. There's one on the inside right here, one right there, and then there's another one right down here. And this will come off right here. And then when I pull this off, the whole rotor will come right out, just like that. Okay, I was able to break both of those 15mm. Okay, and there's one. Here's the second one right there. Pull that one off first. This is it right here. Put it right down here. Here's the second one. This whole thing will fall off. Okay, here's the bolt. Okay, and this popped off right here. And just make sure to check make sure that these are functioning properly like they are right here before you put them back on. But my disc is ready to come off. It should slide right off. Okay, just like that right there. I got this off like this. What you want to do is push this piston back. You got it right here. It's far enough. You want to push this piston all the way back as far as you can with this right here. This is what you use to push it back. That's why I kept off the brake reservoir, and because I'm going to put a new set of disc pads on here, and you have the space to do it with. So try to push these back as far as I can go with them. Okay, before I push my brake pads back, it's a good idea to open up my reservoir right here. Just like that. So that the fluid can probably come out if it needs to. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm using one of these old disc pads that I took off to place up against this right here to push the whole push this back to where I have enough room. So I just have to just keep putting pressure on it and it'll just keep going back. But that's how you push the piston back. So it's gradually going back a little bit by a little bit. Okay, I got my pads pushed all the way up against this right here. So I got the piston pushed back about as far as it can go. Okay, see that right there? So I got my rotor ready, so I'm just ready to put everything back together. Some of these rotors have places where you can put the screw in on the assembly right here. Mine doesn't have that. So I'm just going to go ahead and just put this on here and put everything back together. Okay, I got my new pads ready. And they already have the shims. I think maybe they come like this. Talking about the outer part right here. Okay, these are ready to go back on. Okay, I just want to make a comparison between these and my new pads. And you can see how much pad I used up. The new one's on the right. So I just have plenty of pad left. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on. I got the pads installed right here. And you want to make sure that the springs are not sticking out of the caliper when you put these on. But the calipers are ready to go on next. Okay, I've got everything put back on this side. All I need to do is put my tire back on, and that should be it. I'm putting my tire back on. Just make sure when you put the lug nuts on that you tighten these up in a star pattern, just like this, and tighten everything down. I think these lug nuts tighten down at like 75 foot-pounds. Okay, I got my disc pads and my rotors changed, and I'm out doing a test run, and the brakes are real smooth. When I get on the brakes, my wheel isn't shaking like it was before. It's nice and smooth. So that's the way it should be riding. It should have a nice, even, smooth ride. When you push down on the brake pedal, it should be smooth. You shouldn't be getting any kind of jittering at all out of the brake pedal. So I saved myself about $350 if you went to a place to have your car fixed. That's about how much money they would charge you to do this job. So the rotors and the brake pads cost me about $80. So actually I saved myself about $350. So it's fixed. So if you enjoy my videos, just continue to watch and support. and I'll see you on the next video.